Welcome back to lbpostsports.com. It's JJ.
It's Zumi.
And Long Beach State is trying to dance their way into the dance as they take on Pacific in the Big West semifinal.
The number 3 seed versus the number 2 seed. This is what it was supposed to come down to.
These two teams have faced off in some pretty classic games this year, and the outside shooting from Steph Gilling and Demo was going to be a key in a game that, you know, as they say, always hard to beat a good team 3 times.
Exactly, and Long Beach beat Pacific twice, including a double overtime thriller in the second game.
In those games, actually, it was the inside play from guys like Brian Freeman and TJ Robinson that proved the difference.
Definitely, and TJ's given Pacific fits all year. It was definitely going to be one of the key factors.
Coming into this one, Pacific hot though. What do they want? 5 in a row?
I think 5 straight coming into this one.
And Long Beach State on the opposite end of that. The first play of the game told the story. Long Beach looked like they had controlled the tip and then the turnover, and right after that, shabam, shebang. It's the same old story. Guys hitting threes against Long Beach State. Demo with a nice and one right there to get the first points from Long Beach, but in the first half, it was cold as ice from behind the arc.
Donovan actually got going with a couple of nice plays, but they just couldn't get inside on that Pacific zone defense. They had a lot of trouble with it all night, but TJ did like he does and gave the Tigers trouble.
Yeah, they were 1 for 9 from behind the arc in the first half, so they had to go the inside. TJ big on the inside, also Eugene Phelps big move in there, but Troyer just felt it all game.
Well, they just weren't getting out to guard the guys on the perimeter, and conversely, well, Cornell Williams shot pretty well from the outside as well.
Yeah, he did. And Long Beach State did a good job getting to the line. There's Larry Anderson getting the line and putting one in, and that kept it a 3-point game going into halftime. But in the second half, it was more of the same, clanking him off the rim for the Niners and draining him for Pacific's Troyer. He had a game-high 22 points.
That was the tale of the game. Long Beach did 2 things to hurt themselves. Number 1, they continued to shoot from the outside, even though they weren't shooting very well at all. And number 2, they could not get out to Pacific shooters, even though they were shooting very well.
Story of the game, 10-plus minutes scoreless. Well, not scoreless, but no field goals for the Long Beach State.
10:52 without a field goal, and during that time, Pacific built a 9-point lead, and 49ers started to get desperate after that.
They did. More Troyer for Pacific, kept them in the lead. But this layup right here from TJ Robinson proved to be a kind of a catapult, because right after that, Demo hits this 3, and TJ gets another one.
Yeah, just like they were cold earlier, they then racked up 20 points in 6 minutes, and Cornell hits another 3. But just like we said, they were trading threes for threes, and Pacific kept a steady 4-point
They were
lead.
trading everything for everything. Demo hits a 3 right there, 3 of his 13, and then a great hustle play from Casper Ware to find Larry Anderson on the break. But after Long Beach State gets the momentum like that, they come back down. Troyer hits a 3. It was that in the second half.
The zone they were playing just didn't allow them to get out to the shooters in time for some reason.
But at the end of the game, as ugly as we said it was Long Beach State, the pressers, and 4 straight free throws from TJ, a great steal and a bucket right there from Casper, and then another great play, good steal and good defense from Mo Clady, and a lay-in from TJ, made it a very close game in the end. However, foul, hits the free throw. One last chance, down by 3 with 7.5 left. Casper gives it to Demo.
That's exactly the shot you want.
And you thought it was in.
I didn't think it was in. I thought we were going to overtime.
It looked good. It couldn't have been any deeper without going in.
Yeah.
But Pacific, riding their good play late in the season, takes down the 49ers 65-60. You could see it in these faces. You could see it in the press game conference. Long Beach State thought they were going to win the whole thing.
Definitely.
And Demo to have the ball last is very apropos.
I think so too. The 49ers end the year 15-15, maybe a little better than we were expecting at 500, but still a disappointing way to end.
It's always tough when your season's over, and it's really tough when you got good guys that you like being with every day and you like coaching. And that's the case with my guys this year. You know, it's been one of my more enjoyable teams to be with and to coach, and you just hate to see it end. As I told him in the locker room, if it's going to end, and it does, on a loss for 300 and some teams, at least we did it fighting and scratching and clawing. We got beat tonight, you know, but you know, I tell them all the time there's a difference between losing, that's for losers, but you know, if you fight and don't play good enough, you beat. That's at least you can live with that. And you know, you got a Pacific played better than we did, and that's the bottom line. They really were more composed offensively, and I think it doesn't take any coach to tell you, the differences from behind three. Our threes, we didn't get as good as shots, and we didn't make the ones that we got. When you let a team go 11 for 20 from three, that's tough to beat. But we did a lot of things to win, but not enough, not as many as they did.